Now this is an interesting lesson. We'll be talking about tools. Have you ever used a tool, ever? Or seen your brother or your father or your mother use a tool? Let's talk about some tools. There's a hammer, a saw, a nail, a screw, a plane, a screwdriver, the spirit level, lumber, a drill, a pickaxe, a fork, a cutlass, a spade, a bucket, a paintbrush, a wheelbarrow, a hatchet, a ladder, a trowel, and a broom. And I'm sure you can think of many other tools. Let's try and have some fun with these. If I wanted to carry water, what do you think I would need? Would I need a nail? I don't think so. Would I need a hammer? I don't think so. What do you think I would need? Ah, that's it. I would need a bucket if I wanted to carry water. Very good. What if I wanted to dig a hole in a piece of wood or again in some lumber? How could I do that? That would be hard. I could use a nail. But I could use a drill, couldn't I, to make that hole? Yes, I could. That would be very easy. All right, what if I wanted to cut some trees? What could I use? Well, I think I could use... What do you think? You think I could use a cutlass? That's a good guess, actually. I could use a cutlass. All right. Now what if I wanted to paint the house? What would I use to paint the house? A piece of cloth? I don't think so. What was that? A paintbrush? That's right. I would use a paintbrush if I wanted to paint the house. How about if I wanted to hit a nail into a piece of wood? What would I use then? I think I'd have a hammer. You agree? That's right. We'd use a hammer if we wanted to hit a nail into a piece of wood. That's good. What if we wanted to dig a hole in the ground? Now that's a harder one. If the ground was really hard, we could use a number of things. We could use a pickaxe. We could use a fork, and we could also use a spade. All of these tools can help us to dig our hole in the ground, especially if the ground is really, really hard. If we were on a building site and we wanted to collect some stuff and move it around, what could we put that in? For example, if we wanted to put all of our tools into one container, what could we put those tools into? We could use a bucket. But what else could we use? Well, there's a wheelbarrow that we could use. Yeah? Have you ever pushed a wheelbarrow before? It's kind of hard, isn't it? Yeah, I agree with that. It is kind of hard. What if we wanted to mix some cement and then to slap it on the wall? What would we use? The men use this all the time. You've seen it. Ah, that's right. It's the trowel. Okay, very good. Let's try one more. If you wanted to make some wood really, really smooth, do you know what we would use to get that? Do you have any ideas? That's really hard. Okay, think about it. Maybe I should tell you. All right, we'll use the plane. To get the wood really smooth, we use a plane. Very good. But that's all we have time for today. We'll talk again in our next program. Goodbye.